Hello everybody and welcome back to Tabletalkers. My name is Kaleb. I am your host today. Welcome back to the Shadowlands, and as always I am joined by
Brittany. I play Kenzi, and my fun fact of the day is that when Kenzi started using magic, she started basing a lot of her spells and or the damages off of what she's seen her friends do. So a lot of the spells are either the same or the damage type is the same as what other people typically do.
I'm Liz. I play Idalia. My fun fact is that Idalia's favorite flower is lavender.
Hi, I'm Peter. I play Zixeltel, and my fun fact today is in a different life, Zell would likely be an avid farmer because he likes to work out and the farming.
And I'm Tim, and I'm playing Rylee, and Rylee's fun fact for the day, which is probably definitely been hinted at throughout the campaign, because his father is a cartographer, he also has developed quite good cartography skills. He hasn't really been able to work on those since we've got to the school, but that he's part of just like a hand-me-down generational thing, so.
my fun fact is that canonically the weeks are 8 days long here instead of 7. Liz, if you'd like to please recap what happened last time.
A whole bunch of shit hit the fan. That's what happened. Alright, so we started out in hell. We talked with Orcus. We made a deal with him on how to get wood for our boat. He told us we had to make him like next in line for the throne or whatever. So we went to the actual city in hell, and we talked to his brother. His brother was like super nice, by the way, super chill guy. He helped us out a lot more than Orcus did, I'll tell you that. Turns out Orcus is in exile, and Simon Salavante is also wanted as a terrorist in hell, so that's interesting. Got our boat fixed, managed to leave. Simon Salavante is still in hell, probably not doing great things, but not our circus, not our monkeys. Anyway. Got out of hell. We were finally able to get the map to Rylee's grandfather's treasure, so we went. We found the treasure, but the scepter that Zane wants wasn't there. There was a note that told us where to go, so we went there. We made Zane and Cho Zen stay on the boat while we went with Sky down into this cave to find the scepter. While we were in this cave, shit hit the fan. We met Sky's dad, H.A. Rold, aka Harold. And he informed us that Mother is, surprise, surprise, shady as fuck. Told us about his plans for taking down Mother and defeating Vecna and all that fun stuff. And told us that we have a day to get back to the school and rally anybody that we can before he comes to the school, and probably shit hits the fan again.
Wonderfully well done.
Thank you.
You may take your point of inspiration. So yeah, we are starting. You all have awoken within the trial room back at Mother's house. Rylee, you will note that the flintlock pistol that you chose to take with you and not leave with H.A. Roll is no longer in your possession.
Disappointing.
But don't worry, you still have a cool hat and a sword. You did save. You will notice that you are actually the last group to finish the final trial. And it seems that everyone else has gathered in the dining hall.
I mean, we gotta act like everything's normal, so let's go to the dining hall.
You all go into the dining hall?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
What's the worry in your voice for, Liz? Sounded
Did you
so
miss the
worried.
part where I said shit's gonna hit the fan again?
Would never.
Everything's fine right now. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you will all head down to the dining room, and you see there's a big celebration going on. It's a party celebrating that so many of you have finished all of your trials and have now officially won your wishes that Mother has promised all of you. Though they're not starting right now. Takes time. Gotta go in order, and you guys were last. You will be the last ones to get your wishes. But big celebration, multiple big fancy 15-tier cakes. Hams, turkeys, roasted whole. All the things. Any food you could possibly want, you can find amongst the feast currently present. You also see there are some new faces around. It seems that about 20-ish new people have arrived while you guys were in the last trial. No one really of note or that stands out. You just don't recognize them as being here before.
Do they look student age or older?
They look like they're new members of the house.
Okay.
Not students, because you guys are not students, because this is not a school.
But like relatively similar age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's growing her army.
More closely similar to like an orphanage. Anyway.
Really weird school.
I
Anyway.
love Matilda.
God damn it. Anyway. Feast. You may feast on any food you'd like. What kind of food would you like?
Are there different types of cake?
They can be.
Idalia's just gonna try to busy herself and just try some different types of cake. Not like massive slices of each, but like just a little bit of each. She wants to just try. She's not really had
Alright.
cake.
Alright, I see ya. Cake's pretty solid. All of them pretty good. Flavor-wise.
Zelle's gonna get some meat, starch, and veg, just whatever's there. Something small and simple.
One thing that Kenzi knows and appreciates about this house is that they do actually have really good food. So she doesn't know, with everything that's about to happen, when the next time she's gonna get a nice feast like this is. So her and Juzo are just trying everything. She's making sure that she gets fed well, that her Calypso spirit gets fed well. She's just trying to cover her bases.
It's pretty good. Juzo seems to like pretty much everything except for carrot cake. Not a fan of carrot cake. But most everything else. Pretty tasty for both you and Juzo. What about you, Rylee?
Riley's just gonna go up there and he's gonna try to just make his own concoction of seafood pasta. See what he can find. You know, if there's just like some Alfredo pastas hanging about, he might go grab some shrimps and some crab. You know, he's just gonna combine a bunch of shit.
Heck yeah, there's definitely some Alfredo. Some 4-cheese Alfredo sauce to go with them. Some good old penne noodles. Definitely some easily shrimp. You want like what kind of shrimp you want? It's coconut fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, barbecue shrimp.
Oh, grilled shrimp sounds
shrimp,
fantastic.
shrimp.
Not a fan of coconut shrimp.
What shrimp?
Coconut's
Shrimp.
too sweet.
That's fair. That's fair. There's also a bunch of crab, some lobster, salmon, catfish, dogfish.
I'm tossing shrimp, crab, lobster, scallop, all in there.
Some starfish.
That sounds interesting. Might get it on the side.
All right, fair enough. Pretty much any seafood you can think of here.
Crazy.
All right, roll me a D100, Rylee.
Shoot, dang it. That'd be a 63.
It's all right. It's not great. Not everything goes together. The starfish definitely doesn't fit in, so you're glad you put it on the side. But the
Fair.
flavors just don't all fully meld together.
That's okay.
But as you guys are feasting, you will see as Mother will kind of like come in and out of the room, collecting like students like one by one. I can only assume it's for the wish. Whenever she takes the student out, then comes back with that student, then takes another one. Going through the whole gang for wishes. Probably about hour and a half between each person.
Can I find Haven?
Yeah, Haven and Damien are definitely here chowing down.
I want to go talk to Haven real quick.
Go for it.
Hey, Haven, can I talk to you in private?
You'll see that Haven is like made a big bite of like meatloaf, and then with a full mouth, it goes, yeah. Like quickly like swallows it, cleans her face up, and goes to get up.
Okay.
Sky's gonna
do I
make a
still have
motion
that
to
cloak on?
if you want to have it on.
No.
They were all with you, but you could have taken them off at any point.
I'm gonna take mine off and just set it like on the bench next to me. Like I'm hot.
I gotcha.
That's the reason I'm taking it off. Is Haven wearing hers?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask her if we can. I want to meet like in my room, in mine and Kenzi's room.
Okay. Is it
We don't have to do it like right this second. I know you're eating.
I mean,
but like you're just in the next couple of minutes.
yeah, sure. Is it like a just you me talk, or is this like a you need advice from some other women and like me and Sky help?
You know what? It's a girl talk. So I have some questions for you and for Sky.
Okay. Do you think maybe we should invite Kenzi? I think Kenzi might be able to benefit from this
yeah,
talk,
totally.
especially since she is a bit younger. She might not have experienced life the way
Girl
we
talk.
have. Yep.
Yes.
Mhm. Yep.
Didn't have much of it when we were in our trial, so girl talk would be great.
Understandable.
I'll go. You can finish your meal, and I'll go let Kenzi and Sky know, and we can meet up there in like say 5 or 10 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Goes back to
I'm
tearing
gonna go
down her
find
meatloaf.
Sky and Kenzi then.
They're both kind of next to each other.
Cool. Hey, so I just thought it would be fun if you two and me and Haven had some girl talk time. I'm gonna wink at them when I say girl talk time.
Ah, I see. And she waves
we're
her
gonna
hand in
meet-
front of her face to show everyone that she is still blind and can't see. So it's a joke.
So I figure we could meet in mine and Kenzi's room in about 5 or so minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Sounds
I'm
good to
gonna
me.
go ahead and head up there, but you guys can just come up whenever.
Sure, I think Kenzi will just go ahead and go up now as well.
I will stay down here and I'll come up with Haven.
Alright, thanks. Sounds good. And I'm gonna go.
All right, you two head up to your room. Rylee, Zell, what are you two getting up to?
Zell's gonna finish his dinner and go to bed.
Fair enough.
Not a whole lot. When Riley's in. He's just gonna eat his delicious meal, even though it was like a 63% okay. And I don't know, kind of just vibe around, walk around, get relaxed before eventually making his way to the bed. So,
I gotcha. Rylee, while you're eating, at some point, Chosen is gonna walk up to you. He's gonna
What a
throw
chat.
his arm around you, like over your shoulder. You get a very strong like scent of like alcohol, as if he somehow got his hand on the alcohol, because there definitely has not been any alcohol out.
What a trooper.
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Hey man, you look like you've been partying a little hard.
Every day's a party when you're as cool as me.
That sounds like facts. I can't complain there. It sounds like facts. But you've been you partying way harder today.
It's a celebration, bro. He starts like shaking you. It's a celebration. We get our wishes, dude. We get wishes.
We do get wishes. Right now, my current wish is to find out how you found alcohol, because there hasn't been any, buddy.
You wish to learn another one of my skills, do you? Well, come with me, my friend. I will gladly show you. And he picks you
get
up.
up.
He picks you up.
Okay.
And he's gonna like drunkenly stumble out of the dining room, up the stairs to his bedroom,
What a good champ.
and then into his room.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that the other side of the room seems to be empty, as if whoever his roommate was has changed rooms.
Mm.
And on that side, you'll see a large amount of glass bottles that have like these seals on top. It looks like he's fermenting a bunch of like berries and like stuff. He's making his own alcohol in the house. He's gonna go on a very long-winded drunk rant about what each of these is, how long it's been fermenting. Some of them have been going there for about 2-ish years. And over the course of this conversation, you will gain a basic idea on how to make your own alcohol. You can write that down, that you know how to make your own alcohol.
Dang, what a skill to possess. Knows how to make alcohol.
You, Rylee, don't tell Idalia or Damien this, but you've always been
I figured, I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty great.
Yes, you are, Rylee. Why, you must keep in mind this, Rylee. The only facts you can trust are the ones you see with your own eyes. Then he's gonna collapse to the floor. And he is just passed out.
I'm just gonna leave.
Alright.
He looks comfortable on the floor, that's not my fault.
I mean, obviously his comfy, he's asleep.
Yeah.
You go back to the dining room, or you just gonna go to your bedroom now?
I think after that, we gotta go back to the bedroom. I'm just gonna give up on that guy.
Fair enough, and the two of you will go to sleep. You and Zell. Alright, so about 5-10 minutes have passed. Sky and Haven have made it up to Kenzi and Idalia's room. Haven goes to sit on one of the beds, and Sky stands with her back to the door.
Cool. I'm gonna look between Kenzi and Sky and just go, who wants to start?
I will. And Haven will raise a hand. So sometimes, Idalia, I'm sure you've experienced a few times, but Kenzi, you're a bit young, you might not know. So there will be some times that you will wake up, and there'll be a little bit of blood down there.
No, that's not what I'm talking about here.
Oh, I thought that's what girl talk meant.
That's a conversation we can have later, Haven.
That's actually one I already knew about.
Oh.
See, don't need to have it.
So is this here about when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much? Because if I need some, I have a demonstration prepared in my room if we're doing that one.
No. No, Haven. It's actually about mother.
Oh.
You translated that file for me.
Yeah.
So you know what's in it, right?
I do.
So you know about Dr. Bile
Mm-hmm.
and Vecna.
Uh-huh.
Just out of character. Is Haven blonde?
Yes.
Cool. I know how long this conversation's gonna go. Okay.
Technically, it's like a pinkish blonde.
That makes it worse. That doesn't help. because I feel like I'm talking to Elwood right now. And not about law.
I just don't know where you're heading with this.
Haven, Mother isn't who you think she is.
And you will see as Haven just like turns to look at Sky, and Sky would just give like a nod in agreement with you.
Thank Lord. Haven, we met with the leader of, fuck, what's the name called?
Where are you going with it?
I don't know.
The only group I've ever referred to is the Distinction.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he had like a group name.
didn't.
Okay. Haven, we met with H.A. Rold. We met him.
Oh, cool! You met an author. Did you get an autograph?
No. Haven, H.A. Rold is the guy who wrote the letter saying he was going to attack the school.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was signed. You see, like, for a moment she's like in thought, and then quickly like snaps out of it and becomes like very like protective. Like, are you guys okay? You guys get hurt? Is everything okay? What happened?
No, we're fine. Physically, anyway. Haven, Mother isn't. She's not a good person.
Oh.
The doctor that you read about in my file that did those things to me is working with Mother, and they're working with Vecna.
Wow. Well, that definitely puts a bit of a damper on the last couple years that I've been here.
I know. I'm sorry.
No. You have nothing to be sorry for. You didn't do anything. He looks back at Sky. It's Mother's doing, not yours, right? Sky will nod.
I'm gonna go kneel in front of Haven to where like we're close, and I'm gonna lower my voice because I don't really want Kenzi or Sky to hear what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Haven, we're gonna have a choice to go with H.A. Roll instead of staying here, and I want you to come with us because you're my friend. But I also need you to come with us.
What do you mean you need me to come with you?
Haven, H.A. Roll told us a lot of stuff, and it's not great. And with what's about to happen, there's a good chance I might not get through it. You said you came from the town where I was from.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to take me back there.
Of course. But, if you don't mind me asking, how do you know that he was telling you the truth?
I'm gonna look over at Sky. And I'm gonna kind of just nod to her, like I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn to her. I'm gonna say, because he's Sky's dad, and if Sky believes him, I believe him. But he also wasn't really saying anything that I hadn't already guessed myself.
You will see that she's silent for a moment, as a look of shock kind of covers her face. She will slowly regain her composure. Once again, we'll look over to Sky and wait for a nod of approval from Sky, which Sky won't give. All right. He will put a hand out to you, Idalia. And sounds like we go to war. Against Mother.
Idalia is just, she's going to completely ignore the hand and she's just going to hug Haven.
Haven will hug you back.
And while I'm hugging Haven, I'm just going to tell her thank you.
Of course.
Idalia's going to pull back. She's kind of misty, like I am right now. But that's beside the point. And she's going to look at Sky and Kenzi and be like, well, what do we think?
About
what's the plan?
What? Perhaps a plan will be better discussed after we leave.
Well, I'm gonna look at Sky and Haven and be like, you guys have been here longer than us, and we haven't really gotten to know many other people here. So if there is anybody that you guys trust enough that you think we should try to get them to come with us, now's the time. Because after we leave, whatever plan Mother has to get people here to stay on her side, we may not be able to get them back from that. So if there's anybody, we need to talk to them now.
Yeah. I'll talk to a couple people that I know. I'm not sure I'll be able to convince them, so I'm gonna try to be vague. There isn't really anyone I would like to bring along besides Haven and you guys.
Is there anybody, Sky, that you know we shouldn't bring?
I mean, other than Chosen, no.
What about Damien?
What about Damien?
Could we not try to bring him too? I mean,
I'm sorry, I kind of just assumed he was already in the plan to get him. We should get him. I kind of just assumed you guys. I mean, you guys brought him like food and took care of him when he was crying for a week.
He's the only other person that I knew we would probably try to get. That's why I didn't know if there was anybody that you guys knew.
Yeah, I was just assuming outside of the 4 people that showed you around this place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 now.
Yeah.
Well, it's late. We should probably get some rest.
That is a good idea, as we will be leaving late tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, I think we can talk to anybody, like Damien.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for now we need to rest.
Then, good night. Sleep
Good
well.
night. We'll sure try.
I think as Kenzi and Idalia are like settling in for bed, Kenzi's gonna like get under her cover and then like kind of look over at Idalia in her bed and be like, "So you hug now?"
Apparently?
I mean, it is like the 3rd time Idalia has hugged Haven.
I think like watching that encounter, Kenzi was like kind of to herself, kind of like, man, Because like when she got here, I think she like kind of thought that Idalia would become like her first like friend, and then this whole time she's seen Idalia like push people away, and then in this moment watching her just like have this connection with Haven, Kenzi's just kind of like, got it.
Idalia's gonna be like, apparently, and then she's gonna pause and very quietly she's gonna be like, I owe her a lot. Because she really does.
But you could then are gonna settle on into bed. I'm gonna figure out why my music stopped playing and fix it. You all set up bed. You all sleep wonderfully. No nightmares to be had because I'm feeling kind. And you will all wake up in the morning. Peter, if you would like to describe what Rylee is gonna wake up to in the morning.
This is my favorite segment.
What? I need to look at the chart again. When I find the chart.
What chart
Hey.
you looking at? The Calypso chart?
The color chart.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, yellow. That's right. Yellow looks yellow. It's like slightly different. It's fine.
For a second, Peter, your lights looked white, and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought there was only 4.
Nice.
Secret fifth one.
Secret fifth one. It's kind of yellow. It's the best thing.
Yeah, that looks better. It looked white the first time, and I'm like, no, I can't memorize any more names.
Secret fifth one.
Secret fifth one.
Zaddy.
You know it. No, it's Zeal's back.
So glad I kept my notes.
What are you doing?
She
remembers it.
They.
They.
Thank you, Britt. The only good friend here. Wow.
I have notes.
It's
Yes,
hidden in my
good.
pile of notes
came
somewhere.
If a
ready for
pronoun
the
was
test.
given, I wrote it.
There you go.
Hidden somewhere.
I didn't think as far as to what they're doing in the first 4 hours of being awake while no one else is. I was just reading a book.
What book?
Just some fairy tale collection, I guess.
Ah,
They
yes.
didn't feel like finding anything actually like informative to read for now, because up here is kind of a thing. So
Fair enough.
yeah, just something to read.
Yes, so Rylee, you wake up to your roommate now being yellow and reading a collection of fairy tales.
Fun. Oh, I wake up and I'll be like, should do a double take. Okay, it's that time of the year. Thinking through my memories, and I'm just gonna like clap my hands and be like, Zeal, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm so smart. And be like, welcome back. Still getting used to it, but it's nice to see someone again, I guess is how I'd put that. This would be the second time I've seen you.
Yeah. I mean, you were with Zell for a while, so it makes sense that you'd have to get used to it changing again.
Yeah, it's still wrapping my head around it. It is very interesting, though. I appreciate it.
I mean, it's been how long, and we're still not used to it, so that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you again. And then be like, what are you reading?
Oh, just some fairy tales.
Any good ones?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. This one seems to have a different spin on them than the one I'm used to, but that was also like 12 years ago the last time we read these, so.
Interesting. Well, hey, glad you're liking it. What's the plan? What's on the docket for today?
I don't know. I don't make the docket. You guys normally do that.
I usually don't hand those out anymore. I thought they did. I definitely stopped handing them out.
I wish you would again.
Yeah, I might as well give her a little chat and be like, hey, man, the itinerary, need to get that back going. You know what I mean?
You want to send that as a text message? You can actually do that.
No.
Okay.
I was just when I see her and be like, yo, bro, where's the itinerary?
Okay.
Well, I think it's time for breakfast, I assume.
Typically.
It's
All
morning.
right. Well, I'm going to go down there, but you don't have to right now if you don't want to.
Oh, come along. I just didn't want to go without anyone because it would probably be lonely if I was sitting there with literally no one else in the room.
That's fair. Well, I'm gonna head out. So
Okay.
All right, you two head down the
We'll have to.
breakfast. Kenzi, Idalia, what does it look like when you two first wake up?
I mean, I feel like Idalia's been awake for a while at this point. Like, she kind of woke up and was like, today's the fucking day. So she's kind of been awake.
I feel like Kenzi probably is just spending the morning just making sure she has all of her stuff. Like, making sure she doesn't leave anything behind. She doesn't have a lot of stuff. But I think she's just kind of making sure that doing a double check of the room to make sure. And then I think she's gonna like grab her phone off of like the side table or something and look at Idalia. Do you think that maybe Mother also tracks these and can see what we're texting on these?
Who do you think I am, the U.S. government? I don't like all the nods
I
I'm
could say
seeing.
something, but I'm not.
Feel insulted.
Because like
I'll save it for later. When we're not recording.
and Kenzi's gonna be like, I don't really know that we should take these in case she can.
I don't... Listen, if she can track us by a cloak, it wouldn't surprise me if she can track us by these things, so...
Kenzi's gonna
Idalia's...
leave hers.
Yeah, Idalia's just
in the
gonna
room.
toss hers on her bed and leave it.
And Kenzi, for the record, has not worn her cloak since she dumped it on the ground
Oh yeah, no.
Understandable.
before, like,
It's
since
in the- it's
she
in the
got
room.
back.
Mine is straight up
She-
still sitting in the cafeteria.
Understandable.
in the
Kenzi
dining
never
hall.
picked hers back up before they got back on the boat. So,
Sky would have made you pick it back up because it would have looked weird to
Mhm.
Mother.
well, then I dumped it in the hallway somewhere on the way to the room last
That's
night.
fine.
Mine's still sitting in the dining hall, so... I was gonna kind of do the same thing once she does finally get the motivation to get out of bed. And just make sure she has all of her things, which, again, isn't much. I think the only thing that was important was her file, which she left with HA Reddit, so... She's
Breakfast?
gonna look at Kenzi and be like, well,
Oh, Kenzi's
just-
getting breakfast, for sure.
oh yeah. She's gonna look at Kenzi and be like, well, you gotta act normal for a couple hours at least.
I feel like Kenzi is like oddly calm because I feel like this whole time she's really been like nervous and anxious, especially with regards to Mother. So finding out that it's been justified and that it's like this whole thing, I think she's just like oddly calm, knowing that she has a purpose and exactly what that means for her. So she's ready.
Validation. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
You all go down to breakfast. You'll see that it seems like no one else is there besides you four at the moment.
Everyone was up partying.
But there is plenty of
Yeah.
They
food.
were up late.
There's plenty of food. All sorts of food. Once again, it's kind of a request something and it will be made just for you from the lovely private chefs. Ugh.
Idalia just wants some dry toast. She's a little anxious, so she just wants some dry toast.
Okay, weirdo. That's what the chef mumbles. But you get your dry toast. They give you only one slice of it because you specified only a singular piece of toast.
Whatever, that's probably more than enough for her, honestly.
What's everyone else having?
Rylee, what are you getting?
Whatever they got, really.
Yeah, it's
You
whatever
know.
you want, dude.
Whatever I want.
Yeah,
Oh,
custom
Easter.
orders. It's Blur's Day, the 8th day of the week.
Oh shoot! I'm thinking like a giant like omelet with like sausage in it, ham, cheese, some onion and bell pepper, seasonings. I'm thinking a giant omelet and then cheese to top it.
Just on
Nice.
top, you
I'll
want
get
cheese
that too.
inside.
Oh, cheese inside, but also cheese
Okay.
and to top it as well.
Gotcha.
Extra cheese. Can't have enough cheese.
I'll have that
How many
also.
cheeses do you want? You want 1 cheese, 2 cheese, 3 cheese, 4 cheese, 5 cheese, 6 cheese, 7 cheese, 8 cheese, 9 cheese, 10 cheese?
Only
Got a lot
10
of cheese.
cheeses.
Well, I mean, we have more, but those are the secret cheeses.
Oh shit! No, I'll just take 1 cheeses. I'll just take some cheddar cheeses.
Okay. What about you, kid?
I'll have that too.
1 cheese as well, or do you want more than one? Got 1 cheese, got 2
2
cheese,
cheeses.
got 3 cheese, 4 cheese, 5
2
cheese,
cheese will be
6
fine.
cheese. 2 cheese?
2 cheese is good.
What
Yeah,
kind,
2
what kind of cheese you want?
Surprise me.
Okay. Let me make your omelet. Rylee said giant, so they are approximately the size of Tim's real life body, which is 6 foot something.
6'1".
That sounds
Oh,
like 6 foot
that-
something.
That seems excessive.
You said
I
giant.
said giant. They're very
Yeah,
good
but I
listeners.
figured like giant was like like a foot long.
Well, you should have said a foot long then.
I probably should have, I guess we didn't need 2 of these. We didn't know that. We didn't know, So
No.
Didn't ask.
maybe we could just feed the rest of the people that want to come to breakfast with our omelets.
What if they don't want omelets?
Well, they could fuck off.
My God.
Yeah, you both get
Riley is going to be on one today.
you both get a 6'1" omelet
I'm a good healer.
with all the fixings. So you will find when you bite into your omelet, the 2 cheeses you were given is ricotta cheese,
Okay.
and then a slightly aged pepper jack.
Oh, okay.
Somehow I knew you were gonna say pepper jack. I don't know why.
It's my favorite
It's- it's
fucking
solid
cheese. I
for an
mentioned
almond.
it's too much for cheese.
felt the
Because-
vibes of pepper jack. I'm not a fan personally, but I felt the vibes coming from you for a second. I was like, he's gonna say pepper jack.
Best
Because you
cheese.
and Caleb are the same person.
It's the best damn
Except
cheese
I don't
though.
like pepper jack.
That's the one difference.
That's how
Well,
you
that
can
and the
tell 'em
melon.
apart.
Hey, I like melons. Watermelon, honeydew melon.
Booby
Cantaloupe's
melons.
kind of eh. I like melon.
You say cantaloupe's kind of eh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
if
mean,
we
I'll
can be
eat
friends anymore.
cantaloupe, but like, it's kind of eh.
That's my favorite melons, cantaloupe.
I like watermelon.
I like watermelon too. Anyway,
Honeydew's solid.
honeydew is fire. Anyway, breakfast. Well, there's one person who hasn't decided what they want for breakfast yet.
Kenzie is just gonna go for a very kind of balanced meal. She's gonna have, some eggs, some sausage, some fruit, a piece of toast. Just a nice standard classic breakfast.
Nice. You all have a delicious breakfast. All of you knowing that it's probably gonna be your last breakfast here.
I thought you were just gonna say your last one, and I was like, man, we are in trouble.
I'm assuming you have confidence in yourselves to win.
I know that I'm either gonna kick mother's ass or I'm gonna die this session.
You know what that is? Fair. But you're eating your lovely breakfast when you hear as Damien and Chosen come downstairs, enjoying.
I love that Britt and I had the same reaction to that.
Damien will take one look at the 2 6'1" omelets. He'll walk up to him and he'll lay down on the floor, and then kind of try to sit up to look at the table. That omelet's bigger than I am.
You want some?
No.
Why not?
I like cereal in the morning. I'm gonna go have cereal. And he
That's quite
goes,
disrespectful.
I don't mean disrespect. I just want my honey nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios are baller.
They're good. Chosen, however, hung over from last night. I will gladly partake in this delicious omelet that you have in front of you.
Thank you. See, respect. Thank you. Have some.
Well, of course, Rylee, you are my student. It makes no sense for me to disrespect you, but expect respect from you.
Exactly. I will slide him a plate because I'm prepared to give people omelet.
No. And he sits down, he eats omelet with you. Damien will sit at the other end of the room.
I'm just gonna look in his. Good.
Oh, sorry. So he came in. He made fun of the omelet and then got his breakfast and sat as far away as possible.
He did not make fun of the omelet. He was just confused by the omelet.
So he came in. He chatted for a second and then he sat clear across the way.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying to me?
That is what I
Okay.
said.
I'm gonna take a bite of my
Just
omelet,
wanted to be
and I'm gonna
clear.
be. I want to look in his direction and wait till we make eye contact. And the moment we do, I'm just gonna shake my head really slowly. Just let him know I'm hurt.
Did the omelet come on a plate? And if so,
Yeah.
is it a normal size plate that the omelet is obviously
It's
not
approximately a
helpful with?
6'2" size plate.
Yeah, it's a giant tray.
Oh man, they're very prepared here.
We're efficient. What can we
Well,
say?
well, I was gonna pick up a small section of the omelet, but I'm realizing now that may not be wise.
I mean, if you get it, Rylee apparently grabbed more plates, so I'm sure there's more plates.
Yeah, I got plates.
Okay, can I have just a
Go
normal
grab
size
plate, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
Zeal's gonna cut off a corner of the omelet and go to sit with Damien.
Okay. Rylee, you will see you and Damien make eye contact, and Damien immediately looks straight back down. And he like slowly looks up to see if you looked away, and if you haven't, he just looks back down. And he just slowly eats his cereal. At one point, he puts his hand up to block the eye contact because he's getting a little scared.
I'll stop looking. I'll stop looking. I'll enjoy my omelet.
So you go over there. Anybody else
Zeal,
moving?
but yes.
Sorry. Anyone else moving? Or are you all gonna stay where you were and not go join Damien?
I mean, I feel like even though all I have is dry toast, I don't have much room now to eat my dry toast.
Yeah, this omelet's really taken up the
Tables?
whole table.
That's not true in the
There
Slayers.
are other tables.
I did leave most of it, which is now taking up a lot of space.
No, they're big tables.
I think Kenzi would get up and go over there.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go too.
Okay.
Riley's gonna stay there, and if anybody comes up to him, he will kindly offer them an omelet, and if not, he will just ignore them.
He's just
Understood.
slowly working his way through this omelet.
You,
I ordered it. It's quite disrespectful not to at least try and eat some of it.
you do see that Chosen does appear to be eating a little more omelet than you at the moment.
Good for him. You
He
know,
can
a
move the
hearty
line if he
stomach, that
needs to.
guy. Bottomless stomach, that one.
That's what they called him in college. Bottomless stomach Cho.
Love that.
We'll write that down. The merch sticker. Anyway, you go sit with Damien. He's eating his cereal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it okay if I stay here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Idalia's not gonna ask. She's just gonna sit down and go, "Hey, Damien."
Hello, madam, Miss Idalia. I don't know why I called you Miss. I've never called you Miss before. I'm sorry, that was weird.
I was like, that was
Yes,
new.
it was.
Sorry.
Kenzie's gonna sit down next to Idalia and kind of look up at Damien and be like, how's it going?
Not great.
Oh.
I woke up and Cho was in Alex's bed, and it really confused me for a minute. And I thought he was back, and then I got really sad when I realized it was Cho.
Aw.
But I'm okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm good.
Did you let him in your room before you went to bed?
No.
Oh.
Did you lock your door before you went to bed?
Yes.
Oh boy.
That's concerning on so many levels.
Yeah.
My window was open.
Oh my god.
What floor is your room on?
5th.
Oh my god.
Okay, now it's concerning on at least 5 levels.
That was actually a really shocking
That's a good
part to
one.
me,
That was
but
good.
Yes.
That was good.
Thank you.
Hiding her pain with humor.
So, how's it going?
Better than you, I guess.
Idalia's gonna
Yeah.
kind of just side-eye Kenzie and be like, "It's going."
Mm.
Yeah, I see you changed colors again. Sorry, please remind me what your name is.
Zeal?
Zeal. Pleasure.
Yeah. But if you call me by one of the other ones, that's okay.
I will do my best not to, but
They're listening
know-
if you need to say something to them, so I'll just assume you're talking to them.
that's fair. But I'm still gonna do my best not to. You know, I feel like it's rude to address you by the wrong name.
Okay. If you say so.
No, at a point, Zeal, it is.
That's fine.
Okay, I think Zeal is becoming the most precious character here. After
Yes.
having not seen them in a while.
Well, your little sister left, so someone had to be
They
on.
are precious.
Wait till they're reunited.
Oh my god, I can't wait until Kelsey meets Zeal.
Aw. Anyway.
Brunch. Is there a reason you all moved to sit next to me? I mean, you
Well-
are already sat.
Well, that omelet was kind of
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
really nice and
Cho
took it,
came
but it was really
over.
overwhelming me, and yeah.
Mhm.
And you were sitting by yourself, and we didn't want you to sit by yourself, so.
Oh, it's okay. I sent Haven a text. She was gonna come sit with me whenever she gets down here.
Oh, cool.
Let me
I
hold
mean, we
the
can
We'll
can
also-
leave if you
Oh,
don't
no,
want us
no,
here.
No, it's fine. It's just outside of your normal behavior. So threw me off for a second.
Well, see, I'm not a big egg person, so that not fun.
Understandable.
She's gonna Idalia's gonna kind of just lift up her plate of her singular piece of dry toast that she has taken like 3 bites out of, maybe, and just be like, "This explains it," and then put it back down and put her head down.
Damien will like pat you on the back. It will be okay. The eggs can't hurt you. They're food.
Yeah, I know. But if you throw one hard enough, it can hurt you.
I mean, that is true, but the egg would also break on impact, so thus it can only hurt you at max of 1 time.
Yeah, but then you have to do laundry.
Shrapnel?
You have to do laundry normally. I feel like eggshells aren't super sharp. But I guess they could be shrapnel.
It kind of hurt. Yeah.
I guess
Maybe
that's
not
fair.
effective shrapnel, but I mean, it's still got a use. Maybe a tripping hazard.
That's fair.
I feel like it's more of a
This could be-
slipping hazard.
Oh yeah. Be both.
Yeah.
Kenzie is entirely perplexed by this conversation. She's just kind of looking back and forth between all of them, just like, okay.
Crunch, crunch.
Oh my gosh. He is not standing for the silence today.
I'm gonna cut back to Chosen and Rylee. Without saying it, Chosen has kind of issued a challenge of who can eat more of this omelet.
Have I been able to give away any of it?
Yeah, some people have taken a little bit of it, but most people haven't.
Rude, all of them.
I agree.
I worked hard to for this omelet,
You
and
did.
I'm giving it out of the kindness of my heart.
Facts. And some people are taking it. There's not all taking it.
It's the freaking onions. I knew it.
You're right. It's the onions.
The freaking onions. Oing oing.
Rylee, I don't remember much of last night. So if I like said or did something to you, I would like to simply apologize.
Yeah, you're fine. You didn't do anything to me. I don't know if you did anything to anybody else.
I mean, not
But
that I know.
I mean, I would assume you wouldn't. You were pretty intoxicated. Yeah, it was. You just passed out right in front of me, so I just figured you and leave you alone. So no, but you didn't do anything to me. It was fine.
Okay,
You were just
that's good.
yeah, just
Would
tell me
you
about your alcohols.
keep your voice down when you talk about this? But I mean, would you happen to know how I ended up in Damien's bedroom last night? Because
I'm gonna
I
assume
don't
you
remember
s-
getting there.
You probably slept walk, man. You're pretty intoxicated. You don't remember anything else. And my assumption is you probably slept walk and got in there. I
Okay.
mean,
I mean, it's weird because
weird
like
that he
the door was
that he would leave his
locked.
door open.
No,
Oh,
that's
his
the
door
thing.
was
Yeah, because I woke up and the door was locked, and he like screamed as in like he was surprised. Like, what's going on? He was like, "How'd you get in here? My door was locked." I was like, "Clearly it wasn't." And I went to go check the door, and it was still locked. Like,
well, maybe you locked it when you closed it.
I mean, maybe I am very responsible with my doors,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I kind of just left and sat in the hall. It was a weird interaction.
That's fair. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel if somebody broke into my room when I was sleeping. So
Yeah. Anyway.
yep.
He keeps eating the omelet. Haver's gonna come down the stairs. She comes in.
Is
He takes
Damien-
omelet.
Hell yeah.
Is anyone like in our little group over here wearing the freaking robes that we have to be worried about now?
No.
Okay, including like Damien. Then I think after the egg discussion commences, and ends, Kenzi will kind of look up at Damien and ask him like, "Do you like it here?"
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I seem to be wanted more than I was at home, so plus there. Food slightly worse, but I mean that's not a big deal.
Do you like Mother?
I mean, she seems nice enough. I mean, I don't really have like a particular like strong like likeness. Like I don't like her more than like any other adult that I know. Besides my parents, that's because I hate them.
If we told you that Mother wasn't a good person, would you believe us?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, if we're being honest, who in this world is a good person?
That is very fair, but Mother, she's been lying to everyone here, and she's trying to get us all to become some kind of army for her to essentially take over everything. And she's been working with Vecna.
I'm sorry, who is Vecna? I'll keep my voice down because it seems like a hush-hush type thing, but I have no idea who that is.
He's a very, very bad person, is the gist of it, and Mother is working with him to try to get control of all of us so that we can essentially be their army. And we all kind of like motion to like Idalia and Zio and whatnot and be like, we're not going to be a part of it, and we would like it if you would come with us so that you aren't a part of it either. And we are going to try to defeat her.
Interesting. Give me a second. I don't really know what to think, so let me gather thoughts for a moment.
It's a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
Mother is evil and intends on using all of us as some sort of puppet army to take over the world. And just how do you know all of this?
In the last trial that we did, we ended up meeting H.A. Rold, and it turns out that he is Sky's dad, and he is putting together a force to try to stop Mother and some other people. I don't like that you just dice.
Don't worry
I
about
don't
what I'm
either.
doing over here. Irrelevant to you.
It doesn't feel like it. And I've had personal issues with Mother, but I thought that that's all it was just personal family matters, but it turns out that it's not, and that she really, really cannot be trusted. And there's a ritual that she is trying to do that involves Rylee, Idalia, Disease, and I. And if we stay here and go along with it, it will be very, very bad. So we have to try to stop her before that can happen. And we would like it if you would come with us, because you're one of the few people that we have met here that we've trusted, and we don't want you to be here to become one of her minions.
And what happens after?
I'm trying to remember what all we discussed. There's other people that we will need to find and stop after Mother. Otherwise, she will come back, even if we manage to kill her. So...
Okay, do you know where these people are? Or have a easy way to locate them? Because there's a lot of people in this world, and having to find one out of a couple million, I mean, it could take a long time. Where would people go? Where would people stay? How would we survive? I mean, it's not like we really have money per se.
See, H.A. Rold has basically offered us to stay with him and his group. So we would be with them while we work on tracking down these other people and dealing with them.
Kenzi's gonna look over at Damien and try to make eye contact with him and be like, it is your choice what you want to do. You can stay here, but it won't end in any kind of good way. And Mother, I have to believe, is part of the reason that Alex is no longer with us. So we don't want that or anything like that to happen to you. But if you would rather stay here, there's nothing we can do to stop you.
That is a very bold accusation you've made. I would love to believe that Alex's death wasn't a mere accident, but unless you can prove that to me, I don't believe that. We all saw his body. He had a funeral.
But did his body match what we saw in the trial?
Why would it? The trials aren't real.
Then if the trial wasn't real, then why did his body, when we were quote-unquote in the trial, look different than it did in the funeral?
Because it's not real, so what we saw in the trial isn't the real version of the life, so of course they look different.
No, the trial isn't real in the sense that it's not a simulation. It is real life.
No. The trials are a simulation.
They're not. We were being transported to actual real locations.
And do you have any form of evidence for this?
I feel like the trial we went on with Damien, he was very different.
Gosh.
He was very much
Well, his friend was
not
alive,
this
so-
serious.
Well, his
My best
was still
friend wasn't
alive during
dead
that
back
one,
then.
So
You haven't spoken to me really at all since.
well, Damien, this
I
may
don't
not
like
be-
that he keeps rolling dice.
I know. Haven didn't roll dice when we talked to her.
Yeah,
No kidding!
I'm not rolling for Damien. Fun fact. The door opens and Sky walks in. The Sky wasn't here yet.
Oh, okay.
Sky looks
Damien.
around, quickly spies all of you, and makes it a straight line to you. Not counting Rylee because he's off eating his omelet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damien, can I be real with you?
Sure.
Quite honestly, the four of us right now, the other three are in there right now arguing this exact same thing, because we don't really know what to believe either, but I think what we believe is, regardless of who is trustworthy, being here is not safe. And we don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you.
You said you like being here because you feel cared about. Damien, we care about you. That's why we're telling you this.
Sky will arrive to your table now before Damien is able to answer. I do apologize for the interruption, but all of you, come on. Now.
I'm gonna go get Rylee.
That's fair.
I'm gonna grab his arm and I'm just be like, come on.
And
Oh,
you
thank
get
God,
up,
this thing is way too big.
and as she
Leave
like gets
the
up,
omelet.
she's gonna look back at Damien one more time and just be like, please think about it.
Oh, my bad. Sky is grabbing Damien.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Problem solved.
There's no longer time to think about it.
Fantastic. You don't get to think. Let's go.
Idalia's gonna grab Riley's arm and be like, we don't have time to worry about the omelet.
I don't know why you're making a big deal. I don't care about the omelet. I just wanted to give it away like a nice person.
Come on, Rylee. Let's
I'm
go.
already going. You pulled me out for the bye, Joe.
The last thing you will see, Rylee, is Cho leaning over and taking the omelet off of your plate and scraping it onto his, and then just quickly eating it.
And, you know, dude's got like an infinite stomach.
As if he's been
much.
holding back.
Hangover food.
He's been holding back this whole race.
What a champ.
But as soon as you all get out of the dining room, Sky is immediately like, out the door. Come on, we're leaving now.
You don't have to tell us twice.
Damien kind of like tries to fight Sky for a moment. You can't force me to go anywhere with you. Damien, shut your mouth. We're going. You don't have time. You need proof, you need evidence. Here. And she will shove an envelope into his hand. He will open it. And as he's opening it, Sky will just, for, explanation and audience purposes, say what's in it. This is the real autopsy from Alex's body. He didn't die of an orange allergy. He's not even allergic to oranges at all. Mother lied to you about this. What else do you think she's been lying to you about? And then she just keeps dragging Damien out the door.
We follow suit.
As soon as the front door is open, you will hear as a loud alarm will blare. Kind of like a security system alarm. And Mother will appear immediately behind you within the doorway. Zeal, you will see. Since you requested, Mother looks different. You will see Scarlett Johansson.
Got it. She followed the assignment. Great.
What are you doing?
Going outside?
Such a large group going outside the front door? Together, just to go outside. For no apparent reason.
Yeah?
I have seen exactly 2 of you, or my bad, 3 of you, ever step foot outside since you showed up here. Sudden change of heart?
I'm saying we can't convince each other to go step outside and take in nature?
I mean, I'm not saying you can, I'm just saying it's a bit strange for such a large group of individuals, all so closely knit, to, well, be rushing outside in quite a hurry. You haven't even got your wishes that you all have earned yet. What is your rush?
Is there anything out here? Like when we walk out, is there anything around?
There's trees. They're like a good sprint away.
What's the weather like?
Pretty clear.
I mean, it's a nice day. We wanted to come out and enjoy some sunshine. We've been...
Really wanted to pull Rylee away from that omelet. He was kind of eating too
It
much
was
of
concerning. It really was concerning.
You know, I didn't expect when I said giant. I thought like maybe like a foot-long omelet or something to take up a plate, but...
Well, I mean, a
It was
foot-long
long.
omelet is only a foot long. That's not very giant.
I need to think about it when I said it! Oh my god, why is everybody attacking me?
Rylee, please.
I
Rylee,
apologize for if I made you feel that way.
Look, we just wanted to come outside. We have to take people out of their comfort zones. people look depressed on the inside all the time. If we take them outside and they experience nature, everybody's happy. Is that wrong?
Sorry, you've made my brain hurt. I was not prepared for the existence of Tim today, and that's my downfall. I mean, not everyone enjoys nature, so
Is there a rule
I do.
anywhere that says that a group of this size isn't allowed to hang out together outside?
yes.
That's pretty weird, actually.
So if we split up into different groups, that'd be fine, right? I mean, we can enjoy. We don't have to enjoy nature, all as one collective group if that's the problem. But we can just go two different ways and.
Makes it harder to like play frisbee or something if we
Yeah,
only got like
but-
3 people, but it's whatever.
People,
What if we
groups of this
split into
size-
2 different groups, but we were like 2 different teams whenever we go to play like
Yeah.
Oh
frisbee?
yeah, that'd be good.
Because then we're not together, but then technically we are together, but we're separated by group.
That's a really good idea, Rylee. I like
Yeah.
that.
I don't like how condescending you are about us being outside. I
Can
just
be
want to
with you,
enjoy the
Rylee?
day.
I feel like
Do you want some
condescending-
omelet?
Well, the omelet's in the kitchen. I could get some whenever I want. We have chefs for a reason to make whatever we want. Also, condescending is not the right word. I'm definitely not condescending to you about being outside. I'm simply just...
But you would rather we all be inside instead of outside?
Yes,
Why?
because you're in the woods here. There's animals around.
Nature.
There didn't seem to be
Experiencing nature.
problems when people came out here to train. So
I
we can
mean,
only be out here if we're training.
If we were going out in the middle of the night, I would understand the worry. But I mean, it's daytime. The morning.
Well, first off, training is different because usually it's only ever Chosen bringing people out here, and Chosen gets permission from me before he ever goes outside for training.
So this entire time we've been not allowed to step foot outside unless we're with Chosen.
I didn't say that. I said he asked
Well, it seems like
permission.
that's what you're saying.
I'm saying he asked permission.
Seems like
Okay.
a
Can
waste
we
of your
come out?
time for everyone that ever wants to go outside to have to come to you and be like, "Mother, may I please go outside for 5 minutes?"
How is it a waste of time when you can? I literally appear in front of you when you say my name.
It's
Mother,
really hard to believe
can
that
we-
you're never busy.
Never too busy for my children.
Idalia wants to just take her hand and put it over Kenzi's mouth.
Kenzi is 2 seconds away from palming 2 daggers right now.
And Idalia just go, Mother, it's such a beautiful day. We want to play frisbee together and have some fun. We've been stuck in a trial for like a month. Can we please be outside and enjoy some time out here?
No, it's breakfast time.
We had.
We already
already
had our
ate.
breakfast.
I think it's pretty obvious at this point.
Did you not see the huge omelet? We already ate.
I mean, I saw Chosen eating a huge omelet. I didn't see any of you eating a huge omelet.
I had.
Trust me, he was. Rylee was.
I left
You-
the rest of mine on the table because it was too big. But
Yeah, did you see there was a second omelet there?
I assume that was Chosen's second omelet. He usually gets 2 omelets.
Nah, he kind of just took over mine and Zeal's omelet.
I was okay with that. I got my part.
You see as a crowd starts like forming in the doorway behind you, Mother. Basically, it's all the other students.
Big door.
But it is a double door, a very large double door set.
We're not supposed to use it.
Anyway, Mother, we've already eaten breakfast, really. We're good. We just want to come outside and enjoy the weather. And, I haven't seen Haven. I'm going to throw my arm around Haven in like a month. I've missed her.
Okay, then you can interact with her inside. You don't have to be
And we-
outside for
But
that.
it's so nice out here, Mother.
Kenzi's gonna
Your
push Idalia's hand away from her mouth just enough to be able to say, "Sunshine is good for you."
Unless you're allergic to the sunlight. Some people are allergic to sunlight. Have you thought about
I'm
that?
not.
Well, then
I don't
those
think any of us
people
here
can stay
are.
inside. Those people can stay inside. If they're allergic to the sun, they can stay inside.
I think I'm just a little confused on why you. I think it's the rush you're in. You're in such a rush to leave, almost
It
as
was
if
a
you're trying
race.
to run a race.
You've never
Yeah.
played tag?
The, the first couple of people out here, we would be the team captains. So like everybody was kind of in a rush because nobody
Mm.
wants to,
Yes, yes.
nobody wants to get picked last.
Oh, yes, of course. Nobody wishes to be the last one chosen for any game. Of course, of course. Still no, because I am your mother.
You're someone. My mother's at home.
Yes, this is your home, and I'm your mother.
My
Eh,
mother's dead.
Quite debatable in my opinion, but
I don't know how to respond to that. Other than saying, I'm right here.
how old is Chosen?
Kenzi, you will see as the form you previously saw as mother will change. And she now will appear as your actual mother.
Oh no. Daggers are out now.
Man,
Yeah.
disrespectful.
I'm just gonna. All right, you know what? Have at her. Go ahead.
As you
'Cause I can tell
go to
Kenzi's
pull your
pissed.
daggers out, you're going to hear a booming voice from above. Whoa there! Sorry for being late, everyone! As you see, AJ Rolled will descend down upon what once was a giraffe, which is now grown wings. Its legs have like contorted so it can stand differently. And it has wings and he's flying on the back of it.
Please specify what you mean by stand differently.
I don't know. Okay, so like giraffes, they have the body and the neck goes up. Basically, neck go forward, two front legs come out to make it balance well. And then wings out of what was the back, and then HA sitting on the back.
Got it. Thank you.
Looks like it's bowing.
I'm
Yes.
still confused, but just I'm glad to see HA roll.
But basically,
Let's go.
the entire front of this thing's like head appears to just be a giant mouth, no eyes.
Fair
He
enough.
lands down. You see there are approximately 7 other creatures that should not have wings, that have wings and are contorted strangely, all flying beside them. They all land
Do they land in front of us, behind us, next to us? What?
around. It's all around you guys.
It's concerning.
I'm less worried now than I was 3 seconds ago.
I don't know. It feels like he's torturing these animals.
I don't make them do this. This is the mutation caused by the stars falling.
Should keep him away from those stars.
I would if I could.
There are no stars.
I found them this way. I don't know what you want from me. Anyway, my sincere apologies
Get us out
for
of here.
being late for the conversation, Amanda. Harold, what are you doing at my house? I would think that'd be obvious. I declared war. I'm here to specify the terms of battle. As I'm sure you're aware, there is a clearing approximately a couple 100 feet away. I figured that would be a suitable battleground for us to conduct this battle where either you or I will die, or better yet, both. Is that all you came here for? Well, of course not. I have some new recruits I'm here to pick up as well. And he will gesture to all of you guys. Are you all sure you want to do this? Are you sure that you wish to go against me? Because I will gladly welcome you back with open arms if you have realized the mistake you've made.
I don't want to come back to someone who won't let me outside. I gotta be honest. It's a little strange.
Chosen will step forward. Rylee, sometimes indoor time is just as important as outdoor time to your growth and development. I mean, think about it this way. All that strength training with the recliner, the lazy boy, you could have never done that outside. There's no stairs outside.
There's hills outside.
But there's no lazy boys outside.
We could take a lazy boy outside.
But then we're ruining the lazy boy.
Get a different lazy boy. Get an additional lazy boy.
Lazy boys are expensive.
I feel like we got the money. Mother can spawn it, and that could be your wish.
I feel like it kind of feels like a waste of a wish to wish for a chair I already have.
It could be a better one. It could be with like cup holders, maybe like a massager inside of it. It could be amazing. Either way, you could take it outside and train on a hill.
Okay, but a hill's they're not always as steep.
Find one.
I mean, you know how far away that could be? You want to take a...
We're not coming back.
Okay, fine. Rylee, as your master, I'm demanding you come back.
I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know if I can train under somebody who gets drunk a lot and, has their own alcohol in their room that they're fermenting. It feels like a bad influence on me as someone who's only like 18 years old, so.
I'm only 19.
You shouldn't. That makes it worse.
How so? I'm not buying it.
You're still drinking it. That's underage.
Last time I checked, the law says you can't purchase alcohol under the age of 21, not you can't consume it.
And there are laws against brewing your own?
It depends on the way you're doing it. I'm not doing it the illegal way. I'm not making moonshine. It's exclusively moonshine that's illegal to make.
This isn't making me want to come back at all. This conversation just feel like it's going nowhere.
Oh, I mean, I get that. But Rylee, again, as your teacher, I am demanding that you come back.
And as your student, can't do that. Gotta spread my wings and fly.
Rylee, you are not ready to spread your wings nor fly.
I could find out.
A challenge.
Whenever the battle commences, of course.
Fine then, Rylee. You are no longer my pupil. And I will not face you as your friend, Chosen. But I will face you as Chosen, the leader of the distinction. And he reaches back and pulls off an invisible cloak that was covering his rainbow cloak he's been wearing this whole time.
I'm just gonna look back.
You guys don't seem surprised. This is supposed to be like a shock factor.
And just look
I think
back
that
and be like,
was gonna be really cool in your head.
We found that out not too long ago. The shock factor was reduced, but it was a cool presentation. I'll give you that. But
saying I've been wearing this visible cloak all this time for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Wow, this. You know what? If anything, that makes my resolve to beat you in this fight that much stronger.
That's not my fault.
No, it is, because my surprise was ruined because you already knew.
I didn't choose.
So when we meet on the battlefield, Rylee, only one of us will walk away.
That's fair.
It's
usually how battles work.
Well, if you're all done squabbling now, there are a plethora of rides for you to choose upon. Get on a thing. Get on something with wings. We shall see you tomorrow. Fair enough. I'm not describing all these right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get on the closest thing.
I'll get on a different one.
2 people can fit on one. I don't know why I brought 7.
Well, there's 7 now, so I'm getting on a different one.
The entrance was way more entertaining if you had 7, so.
Exactly, fair enough. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Mother. For a funeral. We'll just have to find out whose.
You know, that really should have been like the ending of a session, yeah?
Yeah.
Nope. I am upset. That's such a good line. I really should have ended on that.
That was a great outro.
Yeah, it was.
It was a
Well,
good
it's
quick
great.
session.
Wow.
You know, really
I mean,
building
we
up the
can
suspense.
roll it back. We can stall for another 3 hours if you need us to. We can really argue that whole going outside thing longer if you need us to.
No, I think it's
We just
alright.
cut that line from now and we'll throw it in later.
Yeah. Anyway, he flies away. You all fly away. You travel for some time until you make it to what appears to be a very tiny house in the middle of nowhere. All the animals will land. You get off of them, and HA Road will usher you all inside. This house on the outside looks to be like 5 feet by 5 feet, but in the inside you realize it is very large. Dr. Sue tortoise type of thing. Or TARDIS, my bad. Plenty of space. Some people typing away on crystals, doing some research. Most importantly, there's a war table with a picture of the battlefield and some like chess pieces, but he has like written names on some of them so you know who they represent. Well, shall we work on this battle plan? I'm going to
Might as
take
well.
silence as a yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so this battlefield, the space is approximately 120 feet lengthwise and about 50 widthwise. It's a clearing in the middle of the forest. There's not really any trees or anything. There are 2 hills on either end, perfect for concealing some forces before the fighting actually begins. Outside of that, I kind of assumed that I would take care of Mother, at least for the time being. I'm not fully I should go ahead and say that I'm not fully confident that I am capable of killing Mother on my own, but I'm fully confident that I can weaken her enough that all of you guys can take her down. So if it's all the same to you, I will fight Mother in the center. I'd make it a bit easier to keep an eye on her. We know there are 8 members of the distinction, not counting Chosen, so a total of 9. So you guys are gonna take care of them. Oh, my sincerest apologies. Damien, was it? Pleasure to meet you, young man. I am H.A. Rold, also known as Harold, but you can just refer to me as Mr. Morrison. Okay. And they shake hands. Damien is very confused. So yeah, now that I've said that, any suggestions on like formation for you guys, or?
I mean, we usually just pick one and
I mean, you know, that is fair.
it seems as if our boy Rylee here is gonna try to face off with Chosen. So
I didn't say we had to fight fair, so
Well,
y'all can
right,
help
but-
with that. Nobody said it was a one-on-one. He just said
That
we would
is
be
true.
fighting.
Riley, you can,
Idalia's gonna lean over to H.A. Rolled and quietly ask, "You don't happen to have a boat, do you?"
the boat? I mean,
Specifically with Nos.
no.
they make great weapons.
Interesting.
She's gonna be like, "Darn. All right."
All of you are gonna hear bling bling, bling bling. Riley, you feel this as your phone vibrates in your pocket.
I'm gonna pull my phone out and look at it.
You have a call from Chosen.
I'm gonna hit decline.
Bling bling, bling bling. Another call from Chosen.
Put my phone on silent and hit decline. I'm gonna set my
Alright.
phone on the ground.
Ryland,
Idalia?
how attached to that phone are you?
I'm gonna set that phone on the ground, and then I'm just gonna use Eldritch Blast. Just kind of destroy
Alright,
it if
I
I
was gonna go
can.
throw it.
Pew pew.
I was gonna fly it several miles away.
I was just gonna find airplane mode on mine, but that works too.
No, I left mine at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Are we not supposed to destroy these?
I have no idea.
No, I think it's fair too.
I mean, it's a fair thought. I mean, there's no need to. I mean, if you're worried that she's
Well-
like can track you through them, no, she can't. She decided to
Well, no, you
invest all her technology into cloaks, but never
That's
once thought about
fine,
putting them
it's
into little pocket-sized things.
Well,
Good,
I don't have mine
though.
anymore. So.
Well, my
Bling,
confidence
bling.
has dwindled
Bling bling.
again, so
Bling bling. Damien will pull his phone out of his pocket,
Don't answer it, please.
but it's chosen.
can I see that? I would love to answer it this time. I actually feel like I want to
sure.
talk to him this time.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I'm just gonna toss it on the ground and do it again.
My phone.
Well.
I'm
anyway.
sorry. We'll get you another one probably, but I'm tired of hearing phones go off right now. We need to plan.
Bling bling. Bling.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Haven,
Oh my
Haven
God.
reaches their pocket and just chucks her phone.
Thank God.
I didn't
Anybody
get
else
chosen
have a
my
phone
number,
and
so
is the
figure
sound
I was
it
gonna
on
out.
say he's running out of people.
You'll see Sky will pull her phone out. He just sent me a text. He wanted to reiterate the rules of engagement with Rylee, but he's not picking up his phone.
If you don't read that, then the rules don't matter.
This is true.
That is fair. However, the next sentence does say, failure to read these rules means you're a punk ass bitch, and I win morally, even if I don't win physically.
Whoops.
That's not how that works.
He did
Yeah, like, he
also
ain't gonna
specifically
he's not
say
gonna
to
make
read
me
that out
feel
loud.
bad. He's not gonna make
Why
me
is
feel
this-
bad for declining his rule.
I mean, he doesn't. All,
So like if you could just like not continue to read that, I would be better off.
I mean, even if I do read it, if I don't like open the text, it doesn't mark as read.
Do you need Kenzi to do like her memory thing on you? Would that make you feel better?
Me?
I assume.
I feel fine.
I mean, anyway,
Okay,
I'm good.
I hate to interrupt, but we kind of have a battle to plan for
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
How far?
Yeah.
That's tomorrow, right?
yeah, tomorrow
What
tomorrow
time
morning.
Now.
It's still like
It's-
gotta be
it's-
still morning.
Yeah,
right?
it's like 8, 9.
It was breakfast time, so said mother.
Yeah, it was like 9 a.m. Breakfast.
Okay, and then the battle's going on tomorrow morning, so like 8 a.m. or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. In like a couple hours, I'm gonna start doing something else. But I want it to be proper timed because my thing that I want to do is time based. So
I got you.
gotta make it fit in the window.
So Sky would just mumble. He just wants to be like a 1v1 and not have anyone else fight.
Just gonna look at her in disappointment.
Again, just because I said it doesn't mean you have to follow it.
Yeah, but it, like,
More of that doesn't.
but
mean we have
it's
to
more of the
follow
fact
it.
that we're on the same team here, and I was appreciating the fact that you weren't saying it. Look, it's fine. It's fine. It's already been said. I'm just saying. Morale's down.
You know what? Here, to turn around and pick up the penguin Ezekiel and just hand Ezekiel to you. Morale
I will-
boost.
I'm just gonna hold him out as if it's like a baby that I didn't want to hold, and I'm be like, okay, it is cute, but. And I'm just gonna set it down. He is
Okay.
cute though. I do appreciate
The
it.
penguin gets very upset the second you set him down.
I
He'll
pick
be
up the
okay.
penguin.
My
Right.
crocodilian's out there somewhere. You can play with him.
Anyway, yeah,
This is
8.
getting out of hand.
Yeah, so 9 people in total that you 6, 7, you 7 need to deal with.
Mhm.
that's your thing to deal with.
Mhm.
You may move your chess pieces across the map in whatever way you see fit. I've never battle prepped with the people here. This is a bit weird. Y'all can give me some back and forth if you want. I think the last thing I have to note is, as you may have noticed, I do have some fallen under my employ. I have about 50 of them. And they will be fighting alongside us. They will be taking care of the random, minions that Mother has. By my estimate, looking at the number of children in the house and how long I know she's been doing this, she probably has about 1,000 of them. It shouldn't be too hard for my 50 to take care of them, though. They should at least be evenly matched throughout the majority of the fight.
That's good.
So any ideas from you guys?
I have
wanna-
done a.
I want to go in first.
Okay. You want to go on the left side, right side? Or...
I'll go in from the right.
Oh,
Rylee, you can go in with me. Chosen clearly wants you. So you can go in and deal with him. I'm going to take care of the other 8 first.
By yourself?
By yourself?
Initially, yes. Just trust me. It'll help.
So hang back for a little bit and then.
Oh, okay.
I'd say I'll give you a signal, but
We'll know.
There's no boat.
Not a boat this time, Rylee. You'll know when you can come.
Idalia, I don't like the way you're making that sound.
Trust me, Kenzi, it'll be fine.
Okay. Does that sound good to you, Rylee? Going in behind Idalia on the right side?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I have a question though, since we're here now and we're prepping.
Sure.
Do you have anything to help us in a fight, or just we just going in sort of swinging?
I mean, I have me, and I have my 50 fallen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have some information on Mother. I have done some research and I learned a little bit about her. And in the journal, speaking of, do you have the things that we left?
Oh,
with
yeah,
you?
yeah, they're in that chest over there. I should probably go. I forgot it's triple locked.
If I open this chest and Kelsey's just hanging out in there.
Well, you're not going to open the chest because he has to open the chest because it's triple locked.
Okay, well, while he's doing that, Mother, I know, her weakness is cold. So if anyone has anything, once we get to the point of fighting Mother, if you have anything with cold damage, that'll be helpful. She's
I know a guy.
resistant. Huh?
I think I know a guy.
Yeah. She's resistant to acid and poison and immune to necrotic. So just do with that information what you will. If you are trying to fight Mother. And also, let's not forget, we need her eye. I will rip it out if I have to.
If you have to, or if you want to, Kenzi?
I will get an eye.
The eye is yours.
I'm not unpacking that, so all right. Anything else?
So, your 50 fallen will take care of her minions.
Mm-hmm.
You, Rylee, and I will go in first. You'll take Mother, Rylee will take Cho, and I'll deal with the other 8 members of the distinction.
To the best you can, yeah.
Once I do what I need to do, everybody else can come in, and I think our primary focus needs to be the members of the distinction.
I thought that's who you were going to take care of.
I'm gonna do something first to weaken them.
Ah, got it. Will this also do anything to you, Idalia?
That's a great question!
Is it like a for sure thing, or are you going into this kind of hoping for the best, or?
We're just gonna hope for the best, Kenzi.
Okay. Alright.
I'll be fine.
So
I'm
should Haven be on standby for
75%
you?
sure.
Haven's gonna be on standby
I'm
for
gonna-
everyone the whole time.
Yeah.
So maybe Haven, since you are a healer, could we keep one of the fallen back and have Haven flying in and out, maybe? To heal as needed, and then she can go. She shouldn't be near the fighting, because if she gets hurt, we're screwed, for lack of a better word.
I mean, I'm sure you can spare one. Sure. I'm sure one won't make that big of a difference.
Okay, so Haven will hang back, kind of monitor maybe from the sky, flying. And if somebody goes down, she could.
I'll swoop
in
in
and
and
heal.
save them.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have any, like, distance things you can do, Haven, from the sky?
Yeah, I got some attacks I can shoot out.
Cool.
But I mean, I'll probably focus my energy on just healing, like either you guys, HA, or the Fallen.
A-okay with me. I mean, anybody have anything else to add?
I think Damien should go on the left side, since we only have Idalia and Rylee going on the right. Anyone else have any opinions on where they wish to go?
I have a lot of things with far enough range to reach through at least most of the area, so I might stay back with Haven until I see a need to be where I need to be, whether that's in the middle, left, or right.
Fair enough. Same for you.
I'm good with distance or close range, so I'll go where I'm needed.
Okay.
Someone should go with Damien, at least one.
I guess I'll do it, Sky will say.
I guess we have our plan then.
Guess so.
Is everybody confident in that? We good?
I'm always confident.
Yeah.
Because hear me out. If everything starts to turn south,
I mean, all of you should run.
yeah, we have multiple bags of holding.
No,
Rylee, no. We've been over
We
this.
didn't threaten them. It's a threat.
that's a horrible idea.
Well then,
The threat
stay
also
away.
kind of only works if people think you might actually do it.
You don't think I won't?
No, I do think you would. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I have changed my stance on this. Good idea. We'll make that plan Z.
Can we do Plan Y?
Pretty effective.
Yeah,
I don't want to be related to that plan.
I didn't even
Sure.
say it was the
We can
plan.
do
I just
plan
said
Y.
if everything goes south.
well, yeah, that's why it's plan Y. Because it's
Yeah.
when we're out of plans.
Exactly. You guys are making it seem like I'm the bad guy here because I was suggesting it. Look, it's last resort. It's what I was suggesting.
Exactly.
Don't come at me like that. Just bear with me here, man.
Has he opened this chest yet?
Yeah, it's open.
Okay, I'd like to retrieve my belongings.
No, you
I'd
eat
like
your
to get mine
belongings.
too.
He'll like pass out the belongings as you're talking.
I have to know, does he pick Kelsey out of the chest?
See, is there a child along
Sure
the
does.
belongings? Okay.
Fear
How
not.
long has she been in there?
Fear not. There, Kelsey does come out with a snorkel for a hole that was poked in the chest. She was breathing out.
God.
You see, it was very dark in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like your snorkel.
Thanks. It matches my eyes. It does not match
Oh,
her
it sure
eyes.
does.
It does not. Factually.
No, it sure does. I think
You're yellow
Uh,
now. And just points at Zeal.
Yeah, I am
Kelsey, we
yellow
don't
now.
point.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
She had to clarify who she was talking to.
Seal, you're the only yellow one here.
Well, maybe someone else entered the room. I don't know. Maybe she's also colorblind.
I'm not colorblind. I know sign language, though. Mama was deaf.
It's really cool.
And she signs something to you that you don't understand.
Kenzi will translate.
I like the yellow.
Kenzi will sign to her, and ask if she's okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Am I not supposed to be okay?
No, I just have to check.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
Oh boy.
It's a fucking waste.
Nat 20.
I nat 20
Nat 20.
that, yeah.
I don't feel better about my natural 19 anymore.
I got a 14.
I got a 27.
Oh my god.
That's probably higher than Tim's.
16.
Sorry, I got a 29. I keep forgetting our add-ons from
Do we get to add those to skills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
checks. Yeah.
So,
Oh, shit.
Tim told me that on his character sheet, he's already like pre-added them in. So I went in and did that because I have not been adding them for like at all.
I
have
haven't
a
been
sticky
adding
note.
them to skills.
I'm about to put the sticky note just on my laptop.
It's in the
right now.
chat.
I know, I just didn't think
If
about
Aware
I
of
people to
that,
look at
Just because
my
I
shit.
read it doesn't mean I remember it. Timothy, you should understand that.
I've been doing them like specifically for like if we do like con checks and stuff like that.
I'm putting the sticky note over
Anyway,
Tim's
Well,
section
good
because
to
he doesn't have
know
anything.
now.
you will all notice in the middle of this conversation, at first you think you just blinked weirdly, but it kind of seems like Kelsey kind of like faded in and out for a second. Kind of like a how does one describe this? So when you blink, as I'm sure you know, everything goes dark for a split second and your brain just fixes it in your mind. Kelsey's kind of doing that, but not when you're blinking.
Uh-oh.
But it's not like consistent. It's like it happens once and then doesn't happen again for the rest of this conversation. So you're not fully sure, with the exception of Zeal and Rylee, that you did see that. Zeal and Rylee, she definitely just like phased in and out.
That sounds like something to not talk about while she's right here. So that's a later conversation that is going to be had.
But
You can probably text everybody.
I sure can't. Because Sky would get it. And no one else.
I want to talk to HA Roll privately because I think we're done battle planning.
yeah, I was about to say, if we're done battle planning, I'm sure Ezekiel and Sky can show you around the HQ.
Sir, I'd like to talk to you quickly, one-on-one.
Oh, sure.
Just quickly.
Yeah, sure. You can stay behind and we'll talk here.
I just,
Everyone else
probably
fucks
not
off.
something I had to talk to you one-on-one about, but I need some paper and a pen or a pencil.
Yeah. Sure. He'll snap his fingers. A white tiger will walk over on its hind legs, and then with a perfect human hand you a paper and a pencil.
Is there somewhere quiet I could go?
Yeah, I have you can use my study. That's fine.
Where is that, please?
He'll show you the way to it.
Okay.
It's basically just a
Idalia's
desk.
gonna stay in there for a while.
All right. Everybody else, I say, seeing Peter has walked away.
Is this basically just what are we doing until tomorrow?
Pretty much. I mean, there's a cafeteria. There's appears to be a training room. There are some bedrooms. It does appear to be very small space. It definitely seems like a lot of people don't sleep in beds in this place because there's not enough beds.
Yeah. Well, around noon, so I'm willing to wait because just for aesthetic purposes. At noon, I would we're obviously taking a long rest before because we're sleeping. I would like to use every one of my spell slots to make healing elixirs.
Fair enough.
For everybody. That would give me 7. So 2 for Britt, 2 for Liz, 2 for Peter, and 1 for myself. These are 2d4 plus 2 hit points. They're basically just health potions. And everybody will have 2 for the fight.
Will be a bonus action to drink. But all right. Kenzi, Zeal.
I think at some point, like while they're walking around, when she's a little bit out of earshot of Kelsey, she'll kind of look over at Damien and be like, "You wanted proof that something weird is happening? That's my sister. She was murdered, and now she's back. And we don't know what to do with that."
Huh. That, you know what? I'm with you. I'm on your side now. But this happened real fast. I think I'm just gonna lie down for a bit and process all of it and add that your once dead sister is now not dead. Good night, I guess. And then he'll go into one of his bedrooms, which you will see there is one bed in the center. But the sign outside says that it's for 4 people. All the signs kind of look like the numbers were changed relatively recently to be updated. Zeal.
Once the tour is done, Zeal's going to just look for someone of the group, just whoever they find first that isn't Damien sleeping, so, just someone not sleeping.
I mean, I'll say you can kind of find anyone amongst Kenzi, Haven, or Sky.
Just looking for someone that looks like they're kind of chilling, like they might be wherever they are for a hot minute.
I can be.
Great.
Sounds great to me.
Hey, Kenzi.
Hey.
Are you busy?
No, not really.
Okay. I can't really explain it very well because last couple months I've just kind of been checked out. But I'm gonna press this button thing. I need you to tell me when I'm... I need you to tell me when you can tell me. I don't know what that'll look like for you. How long was I not talkable, I guess? And, if I was physically here or not.
So you're gonna press that button,
Mm-hmm.
and you want me to just like keep an eye on you and see if you disappear,
Yes.
see when you come back, and or if you stay here, see if you're like able to, if I'm able to like
Yes.
talk to you,
Yeah.
or if you're just kind of checked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know
question.
what'll happen on this end. Yeah.
What is it?
A button.
Damn.
What's it do?
Like I said, I've been checked out for the last couple months, and I really wasn't the one keeping tabs on the button of the four of
Oh.
us. So
Okay.
I don't have an answer to that.
Okay. Well,
But
I will keep
I
an
don't
eye
think
on.
it's a bad thing, and I don't think it'll hurt anyone else.
Okay.
I'm almost certain of that.
All right. If it seems like something is happening that's bad to you, is there anything you want me to try to do, or just wait it out, or?
I'll let you use your best judgment because I don't know what'll
Okay.
happen.
All right.
And they'll just kind of just sit down on the ground, and they're going to press the button.
All right. You press the button, and you are in your all-white void with the large door across from you. The figured shadows once again sitting on the ground, looking at you. And once again, all four of you are here, split.
I'll get my phone ready then.
Welcome back. I'll wait.
Or I have to have the lights ready to change.
Gotta get the merch out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to say who you are out loud for Terry.
Yep.
I'm the red one.
To start, for our lovely listener and or listeners at home, there might be more than one, we don't know. I will stay as Zeal, the yellow one. I'll let you know when I change.
I think this is the
Since you
favorite thing
can't
I've done
see.
with this whole campaign. I think it's my favorite.
Yep. Hello.
How may I help you?
We, well, first, we kind of just want to test the waters of who we can trust.
Trust is very important in this world.
It is. So, may we ask you a question?
Of
two?
course.
Are you... How do I say this? Are you in this world for yourself?
When you say this world, do you mean this empty space?
More of... in a general sense, like existence.
I mean,
Not necessarily this specific place.
I did not
Sorry.
choose for myself to exist. As all mortals do not choose for themselves to exist, it is chosen for us.
Is there a higher power that you answer to, or are you just at your own whim? Within reason?
I only answer to the power of truth. There is no individual in charge of me. Just the truth of the world.
That's good news.
I
And they're
agree.
gonna kind of look to the other three and be like, I'm done talking. I don't want to talk anymore. I did my part of the group assignment.
Hi everyone, I'm the blue one. You haven't seen the blue one in a very long time. I'm Zix,
Whoa.
to remind you of their name. I'm the blue one, just so you know.
We were told recently that we are a fractured soul. Is that truth?
It is.
Then the question that we ask is, and part of it is we don't know if this is something we need you for or the door for, but how do we harness that into a boon, not a bane?
The figure will just turn its head to look at the door. And then will turn back to look at you. That is not something I know. But you can always find out for yourself.
We'd like to.
And go through the door.
Then the four of them are gonna hold hands to feel cute, and they're gonna go to the door.
As you go to the door, and you all push this large double door open together. At first it seems like it's just blackness, but then once you step in, you will hear a jumble of like words and sounds, but they make perfect sense to you. What is it you wish to learn? What price are you going to pay?
I'm the red one now. So you know I'm the red one.
We want to know how we can harness the uniqueness of our souls being fractured and create that into a power. As for the price, what is it you seek as a price?
Another jumble of words that makes sense. I seek nothing. You offer and I decide.
I'm the green one now. Just so you know, I green now. Well, the green one's talking. They're all four here. I'm the green one, guys. Well,
We've been gifted with a great talent in music. And it's quite likely the four of us will never get to play together. May we offer you a song as a price? Something that no one else will ever get to hear.
Accepted. Describe the song that your four selves play together.
The song starts very classical, just very classical quartet. And then almost in like a jazz way where different instruments break off into solos. As they go through the movements, different ones of them take over while the others accompany, and just any style you can think of that they can think of at the time. And they just kind of allow themselves to just go with the flow of it, all of them giving each other equal time and space to kind of shine.
Beautiful. Once you finish the song, actually, what instrument is each of them playing?
They all four hold their fiddle, but I think only Zeal sounds like the fiddle in this moment. I think Zix's sounds more like a violin. Zeidel's almost sounds almost like a harp, and Zell's is a very deep cello. But they're all holding fiddles.
Nice. So the song will end, and you will see as images kind of flash in your mind very quickly. You will see an image of this individual you don't quite recognize, but they seem to be in a lab coat of some sort. They have long, flowing black hair, big, thick, like goggle-like glasses, and they seem to be writing something down. You're able to see it on a table in front of them is you. There's all sorts of prods being stuck into you. There's cables going off of these prods, and you see these cables all lead to Idalia, who then begins to shock each of these cables. The vision then switches out. You're in a room, kind of like you're recovering from something, and a nurse will bring out a platter covered with one of the big dinner bowl things. When uncovering it, will be an eye. You'll recognize that this is the same kind of eye. This is basically the eye that always looks at you whenever Mother looks at you. It's like Mother's eye. And then you see as you take it, and then you take a bite into it, kind of like it's an apple. As you are taking this bite, you'll see that on your finger is a ring. It's the same ring you got from Emil Morris's treasure trove. And then you will be flung back into the white void. You will see as the door slams in front of you. I hope your answers were to your satisfaction. You see as
Back to
truth
the yellow
will...
one.
Before that, you'll see as truth snaps his fingers, and you will hear as Zix's fiddle, the strings will snap, and his fiddle will begin to break. And it seems like Zix has forgotten how to play the fiddle. The other three maintain their fiddles, but Zix does not. Now you may go on.
I'm the yellow one. Thank you.
If that's all, just press the button to go home.
We'll probably visit again.
I know you will.
And I look forward to it. I think we all do.
You'll see for the first time what looks like a smile on this thing's face as you press the button to leave.
And I press the button.
And you come back to the normal world.
Well, On Kenzi's end, did anything weird happen?
No.
Just sat there.
On Kenzi's end, he pressed the button, and now whatever he says is the immediate next thing that happens.
So is everything
Oh,
good?
so like as if no time
Yeah,
passed.
as if no
is that
time
what you're
passed.
saying?
Is everything
Okay.
good? Everything? Am I okay? Did anything freak out? Or
Oh, that no, nothing happened. You pressed the button and now you're talking. I mean, you weren't even like,
oh,
just,
well, like no time passed?
yeah, like no, you hit the button and then basically as soon as you hit the button, you asked me how things are.
Oh,
I mean, I got my notebook out and everything, but
well, thanks for being ready. I guess that's pretty cool. That I can just
Look, it's my
because
husband.
I was in there for we were in there for quite a while. So
oh well. I mean, it should you need to do it again, it doesn't appear as if it will affect anything out here. I mean, I don't know what went on in there, but no, if it's something you need to do again, I don't think you'll really have to worry about not being here.
good to know.
I gotta say, the playlist immediately going from that scene to, all right, let's play the song that's just fiddles.
That's beautiful, honestly.
I wish I could have made this. I wish I could have planned this.
Perfect.
Anyway,
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
anything you're gonna do with the rest of your time, Kenzi, since that's really all that's happened with you?
No, not really. I think she's just kind of getting in the mindset of what they're gonna have to do tomorrow. I have a question for you though.
I got an answer.
Since we're like preparing for battle, is there like in the moments that we're getting ready before like initiative and all that we'll be able to like kind of have like essentially a free action to like if there's anything we want to do to like ready ourselves?
Sure.
Fantastic. That's all.
Okay. Riley's making potions. I'm gonna assume that takes a while.
Let me fact check that. I don't think it takes very long at all, actually. No, it takes 1 minute per. So
Oh, because
I just wanted to do it at noon because they last specifically for 24 hours, and I don't want them to like not work during a fight.
I gotcha.
I will say, just for story purposes, I think Kenzi will just kind of find a place to hang out for the night and just start like flipping through the journal again just to see, make sure there's nothing immediate that stands out that would be helpful or anything.
Gotcha. Then Rylee, once you finish making those potions and passing them out, what you gonna do?
I don't think he has a whole lot he needs to do. Really? Just mentally prepare, I guess. Maybe go chill outside. I don't know. Relax. Can't really think of anything that he needs to do.
That's fine. You can go outside. No alarm will sound when you open the door.
Crazy. Imagine.
I thought about it.
Harold pops up. Whoa! I didn't say you could go outside. What are you doing?
You doing there, bud? Idalia, what about you? You went to the study. I don't know if you want to share what you're doing in there or not.
She's just been writing some stuff down. So she's pretty much done with that, and she wants to go find Haven. Yeah, she wants to go find Haven.
You can find Haven in the cafeteria. She's currently chowing down on a about a foot wide tenderloin sandwich.
Hey, I feel bad because I feel like I always do this when you're eating, but I need to talk to you again.
Of course, yeah. Don't
We
be
can
sorry.
wait till you're done eating.
No, it's fine. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll just keep eating as you're talking.
Is there anybody around?
There are some like of the workers. They're like gnomes, and they don't seem to understand common.
All right. Idalia will sit down next to Haven or across from Haven, and she'll be like, "Sir, that's fine."
What's up?
I kind of have an important favor to, well, actually two, to ask you.
Okay. Oh, I was right.
Um,
Oh, I see. I can do that.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna deafen everyone. If that works for you.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys. Oh, Peter did it himself. What a good boy.
I'll leave.
Oh, I was gonna let you stay in the room, but if you're gonna,
I'll be able to hear you.
okay, my bad. Okay, Tim just left. That's
Okay,
fair.
Tim just left. Okay.
I'll deafen him.
Okay. So my first favor is, and I wish I could help you more with this. She's gonna pull out that piece of paper. It's folded like in thirds. If something happens to me, can you get this to my family?
Of course. You would
I
put her
wish I
sandwich
could tell
down.
you who to look for or anything that would help you find them, but I don't remember. So the second thing I need to ask you is, do you have any spells or abilities that would deal lightning damage?
I have a few. They're not very like powerful, but I have some. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to use them on me.
I'm sorry.
I need you to use them on me.
Any reason why?
If I'm gonna do anything good in this battle tomorrow, I just need you to do it. Haven, you read my file, you know what's in there.
Okay.
I can do it to myself. I'm gonna ask Harold if there's a place I can go to do it to myself. But after a certain point, I could lose control. And I don't want to do that here. I want to do that tomorrow. Around people that, frankly, I don't care if I hurt.
Got it.
So I need you to help me by hurting me, essentially.
I can do that.
Okay.
Though I feel the need to voice my personal objection to this sort of reckless behavior. And I know that's
I know.
nice coming from me of all people.
I know. I'm not going to do anything completely stupid.
Okay.
Just slightly stupid.
All right.
Okay.
He will pull you into a hug.
I'm gonna hug her back. When she pulls away, I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna go find Harold and talk to him. And
Okay.
we could meet tonight, this evening, and do what we need to do.
Okay. And you go off and you are able to find HA rolled.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Where's a good secluded place somebody could go if they were going to do something but didn't want it to hurt others?
Normally I would say out in the forest, but it's not particularly a safe place at the moment, since we truthfully aren't really that far from Mother's house. Probably somewhere in the basement. Requires an elevator ride down. A couple 100 feet down.
Can Haven and I go down there this evening?
I must ask why, but sure.
Sir, you know Dr. Bile.
I am familiar.
You know I'm an experiment of hers.
I am. Oh, I
How
know.
much more do you know?
I know what the goal was. Not sure how close to it you got.
She's gonna pull out her file and just hand it to him.
And he will read it. Alright. How far do you intend to go on this?
Not all the way. But sir, if we have any chance of coming out of the battle tomorrow, I have to do something.
Just be cautious.
Yes, sir.
He will give you a pat on the shoulder.
Okay. Then about 5 o'clock, Haven and I will go to the basement tonight, which means they're gonna have to get kicked out again. Because I don't want them to know what she's doing.
We can just do that real fast.
Okay, cool.
Just go to the basement.
Okay. Because she's... What is your current level for her energy? Because I have it as 70.
Yeah, 70 is what you are currently at. 'Cause you have since not casted a single spell.
Because she's afraid of becoming a weapon.
Makes sense.
Okay. Is there a specific room we're going in?
I mean, the basement is essentially just a large, empty space.
Okay.
Seems like it might be used like mining sometimes.
Okay. I want Haven to stand as far away from me as possible for right now.
Okay, you can do that.
And I am going to cast Lightning Bolt on myself, which means I need to make a dex saving throw. I'm just going to choose to fail that.
That is a thing you can do.
And can I choose to just take the max damage?
Technically, no, but this is a thing where it's just kind of happening for a duration. You can just tell me what number you want to get up to. You can tell me what number you want to get up to, and we'll say you do things enough times to get you there.
Let me pull up my Project Idalia page again.
Say at 350, you have a 50% chance of losing control. 500, you will lose control if hit by a lightning or thunder damage. And at 60 or above, you are guaranteed to just lose it immediately.
I think I want to do 350. I don't want to go all the way to 500.
Okay.
Yet. we'll save that for the inevitable, probably final battle.
Fair enough.
Which is also why I want them to hang back so they don't see what I'm doing. So they don't know that she can do this.
I mean, I do feel the need to add that every 50 above 100, the range does increase by 10 feet.
So that would be every 50 above 100.
Yeah, so starting at 200, it would go to a 15 foot, 250, 20, or 25 foot, 300, 45, and so at 350 it would be a 55 foot radius.
Okay. I mean, I have my Calypso Spirit, so if need be, I can always fly further away. Maybe I'll even fly closer to Mother and be like, haha, fuck you.
Well, I'm just saying they're gonna see it. There's no shot.
I mean, yeah.
It's not seen.
Well, I thought they were going to hide on the other side of a hill.
I mean, I don't know if they're hiding on. I mean, even if they were, it's going nearly 50 feet up in addition to around.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, it'll be fine.
They'll just see it, and the first thought would probably be, oh, she killed herself. Cool.
Not yet.
Nope.
Just know that that's an option. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so she's at 350?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, and that is... And it's she has a 50% losing control when she casts a lightning or thunder spell?
Yeah, when she cast one, yeah.
Okay. Is that a roll that I make or you make or?
It'll be a roll I have you do of just rolling like
okay.
a percentile.
Okay.
And then you just call high or low before.
Okay.
And if you call it right, you won't. If you don't, will.
Knowing my luck, this will be the one time I call it right.
Maybe. No one knows.
No one knows.
No one
All right, cool. Then after that's done, Idalia is gonna go take a long freaking rest.
Makes sense. You have a good bedtime.
So I think they can come back now.
Yeah. You can come back now, Brittany. Welcome back.
Hi, Tim.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep my mouth
There's that
shut.
conversation.
Yep, there it goes. Yeah.
Keep that one private.
I'm sorry, I can leave if you need. I can leave.
No, it's
You guys
fine.
need. I can leave.
We can talk later. It's fine.
It's fine. You guys ready for this? Why doesn't my camera automatically turn on like your guys'? What the fuck?
I'd already turned it on. It's not automatic.
Oh, you guys ready to say some
fast.
shit? Peter saw it. Looks ugly though.
I did.
Ready to see some shit?
Microphone.
Ew.
Microphone in the way.
It's very much in the way.
Yeah, it's not now.
I mean, your cord is.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that
We
because
tried.
otherwise
We really
I
did
can-
try.
No, I know. I get it.
I could explain it, but it'll take me like 5 minutes to explain why this is
I can
here.
confirm.
Anyway, anybody else planning on doing anything for the day amongst you three? Or is it all just chill and mental prep?
Mental preparation.
Mental
And
something.
Eating when meals are there.
Yeah, I think it's mostly mental things for the collective of the Z's.
Fair
Such as
enough.
who should be out.
It's a very important question.
About to look at the phase steps and see which one's the most helpful, and that one will be probably the one.
All right. Well, then you all go to bed, and you will wake up the morning of the ultimate battle. The penultimate battle where you face Mother and her troops. You will hop on some Fallen once I do this scene, which is, Kenzi, are you bringing Kelsey to the battlefield?
No.
Okay. Then HA will leap behind their beloved family pet penguin Ezekiel. To guard Kelsey. And then you all...
Three most precious characters in this campaign are Kelsey, Zeal, and Ezekiel.
Real powerhouse squad there.
Yeah.
You just wait until another holiday when I decide to do a random spin-off one-shot. Those are your characters right there. Don't worry about who the fourth one will be. Be a secret. Anyway, you hop on to the Fallen as they gain wings. All 50 of them are with you. And you fly off towards the clearing. You get to the clearing. You see Mother, the 8 distinction members, and Chosen. And then someone else. Can't really tell who they are. They're in a like thick black suit of armor. As you fly overhead, you actually will recognize this black suit of armor. It's the suit of armor that you guys took from the museum in your heist. But you go to the other side of the battlefield. You'll get behind your hill. You dismount from the Fallen, I presume.
Yep.
HA begins walking to the top of the hill. Because that's where all amazing standoffs begins, at the top of hill.
I mean, Rylee and I are going down first.
All of you will walk up the hill. Because these are basically the two far ends of the place. You will see Mother and the Distinction, and the person in black will do the same. On the other side, the Fallen will like appear behind you guys as a force, and you will see what looks to be about 1,000 undead corpses behind them. You will see faces that you recognize from inside the house now being that on corpses, as if everyone who was left in the house has been killed and then resurrected as a zombie. You will all stand in a line, Avenger style, as you look at the enemy team, also all standing in a line, Avenger style. Rylee and Chosen are perfectly matched up with each other. HA rolled and Mother. And Damien and this person in the black suit of armor are perfectly lined up with each other. You see as this person in black has a large battle axe in one hand. They will slam into the ground. And as they will reach up to remove their helmet, where you see the dilapidated head of the dead body of Alexander Ward. He will gesture forward in a pointing-esque fashion to Damien, and then just run his broken thumb across his. And with this, we're going to end tonight's session. Next time, we will start by rolling initiative as the final fight with Mother begins. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.